Hello friends, and welcome to another FriYay Pick card bundle. Today I am using two absolutely awesome, amazing decks to give us hopefully some really nice, strong messages of hope, of guidance, and of inspiration. The decks that I'm using today is the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. They really are amazing, amazing, amazing cards. And then the tarot deck that I'm using today is the Spirit Within Tarot by Stephen Bright. So both these decks are truly awesome, truly amazing. And the reason why I chose them together is really just because I think they do work so well. I love this tarot deck because it is a silhouette deck. So there's no people as such. That you can't see the details, you can't see the features, you can't see the colors, the clothing, everything. So they really are absolutely, absolutely awesome. And I find that with this deck, you're able to read it and to intuit what is going on with the character quite easily. So I really do absolutely love it and adore this deck. And it's quite modern. A lot of the depictions and a lot of the kind of things that they show in the deck are quite modern. And then the energy cards are just really so absolutely beautiful. The images, and you know me with oracle cards, I don't read the books. So I have no idea what the creator says the cards mean. I look at the image, I read the text at the bottom, and I just, go from there. But these cards really are absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So I thought it'll give us really strong, detailed messages for today. So on screen at the moment, you will have an image of the bundles that are available to you. Allow your intuition, allow your heart, allow your gut instinct to direct you to bundle 1, bundle 2, or bundle 3. And once you have your bundle, you can, if you're watching off my blog, you can scroll down to the different parts of the video further down, or if you're on YouTube, you can use the timestamps in the description box below. And I do hope that you get exactly the message that you need to hear today. With love and blessings from me to you as always. We'll see you at your bundle. Hello and welcome to those of you who chose bundle 1 as the bundle that has the message that you need to hear today. If you didn't watch the intro and you're not sure what cards we're using today I am using the Spirit Within Tarot by Stephen Bright, and I am using the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Awesome, awesome, awesome decks, and I think they pair quite nicely together. So we're going to start with the Oracle deck. That's the back of the cards, and we're going to start. I have already shuffled beforehand, but just now that I have your attention, I'm shuffling again. And this time around, we're asking that the cards that we draw give us exactly the message that each one of you watching right now needs to hear. So what does one card just went flying? What does everybody watching right now, watching pile 1, need to know what's going on in their lives? What is the guidance? What is the inspiration that they need right now? Okay. So let's just put them together, and I think that one over there would work quite nicely if it would come out. Door to value. I'm loving that. So if we look at the card, let me see if I can get the camera to focus on it. There we go. So the door is partly open, and as it's open, there's a bit of a breeze that's come through, and there's money, and there's coins, and flowers, and all sorts of things that are coming through. So it's telling you that there's a door opening, that there's a door, there's potential, there's something out there, but it can't happen, it can't come to you unless you open the door. So find the door and open the door. I'm going to leave that one in front of me for a second, and I'm going to draw another one because why not? So let's shuffle again. We want another card, and another one's just gone flying, but I just leave them there. So the door to value is telling that there's potential, that there is opportunity, that there is something that is available to you. Now let's see what it is, okay? And what else do you need to do to secure that you will, to make sure that you get the opportunity? So shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I think that's enough. And let's go for that one. Angel of Balance. Isn't she gorgeous? So my friends, those of you who chose bundle 1, if I look at these two cards together, you've got the door to value and you've got the angel of balance. So the door of opportunity is there for you. That is going to bring some kind of abundance, okay? Financial abundance, help, guidance, whatever it is that you need to secure balance in your life. All right. So you've got to find that door, that's going to give you the opportunities and to give you the things that you need to achieve this balance that you are clearly so desperately looking for in your life. Right. I'm going to leave them in front of me. I'm going to now pick up my tarot deck and I'm going to give it a shuffle because now we're looking for a single card from the tarot deck to again complete the image, complete the picture, complete the message that you need to hear right now. So we've got door to value, we've got the angel of balance. Clearly balance is needed, wanted, desired in your life. The door is there to give you everything you need to achieve that balance. But what is possibly standing in your way? What else do you need to know to achieve this balance that you are so desperately looking for? Card shuffle. You know that. Right. One card from the tarot deck. And the card we have is the Three of Cups. So they are quite shiny cards. So I'm trying to just do it. There we go. That's a good position. Three of Cups is the card of celebration. It's the card of joy. It's the card of bringing your friends and your family and your people together to acknowledge and to celebrate the success. So clearly, the door to value that you are looking for, that is the door of success. It's the door of happiness. But you actually need to invite people. People aren't just going to rock up at your house to come and enjoy and celebrate your life. If you want that, if you're looking for balance in your life, sometimes you have to put the invitation out. So friends, I'm going to just try and hold these together like that. Okay. So what these cards are saying to you is that opportunities are available to you, but sometimes you need to extend the invitation. Don't think people are just going to know that you want them, that you're inviting them. Put the invitation out there. Welcome people into your home. Celebrate and acknowledge the relationships and the achievements that you have in your life so that you can have the balance that you are so desperately looking for. It is there for you, but sometimes you have to put the effort in. Okay, so that is the message that I'm getting for you today. I do hope that there's something there that spoke to you. I do hope that there was some truth in that for you and that it gives you a little bit of guidance as to what to do. So it is the weekend. Phone people, invite them around, make it happen so that you can have value, balance, and joy in your life. With love and blessings from me to you. Until we do this again next week, you take care. And hello to those of you who chose bundle 2 as the bundle that has the message that you need to hear today. I hope you've had a good week so far, and in case you didn't watch the intro and you're not sure what cards we're using today I am going to be pulling cards from the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor, and I'm also going to be using tarot cards from my Spirit Within Tarot by Stephen Bright. Awesome 2 decks, and I do feel like they work quite nicely together. So we're going to start with the energy cards. This is the back of the cards. They really are absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to shuffle. And while I'm shuffling, we're asking that the cards that I draw give you the message, the guidance, the inspiration that you need to achieve an awesome life at the moment. Whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you're facing, whatever it is that you're dealing with, never mind the cards that jumped out. You know me, I can't shuffle. May you get the answers, the guidance, and the hope and the inspiration that you need right now. Awesome. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay, let's pick one card. And the card that we have is the card of attachment. So attachment, you know, I don't read the books that come with these cards. I just look at the picture, look at the words, and intuit. Let Spirit give me the information that you need. And attachment is saying to me that you are holding on to something, okay? What is it that you are holding on to so tightly that you're not seeing anything else that is around you, all right? I'm going to leave that card in front of me as I'm going to pick up the deck again. And we're now looking for another card to pair with attachment. So what is the attachment to? What can we do to release the attachment? What can we do to achieve the attachment, to let go of it? What do we need to do with the attachment? Right, let's see. Let's see what comes through. Because attachment's not always negative, hey? It's not always bad. It's not always horrible. I love that word, cornucopia. Cornucopia. Just sounds, cornucopia just sounds fabulous. It's about abundance. It's about feast. It's about having more than you need. It's about having cornucopia. Okay, so friends, those of you who chose bundle 2, so far your 2 cards that you have is attachment and cornucopia. So it's telling you that you have an attachment to abundance. You are clearly desperately wanting, craving, looking for, working towards having this excess in your life, okay? And that's not a bad thing. It doesn't make you greedy. It doesn't make you a horrible person. But it's saying to you that maybe you need to just be a little bit more focused on how you're going to achieve that, how you're going to go about it. But before I complete the message, I'm going to leave those 2 in front of me. Let's pick up the tarot and let's see if the tarot won't tell us how we achieve this cornucopia. How do we resolve the attachment? And I say resolve the attachment because, as I said, attachment is not a bad thing, but sometimes attachment, we hold on to it so tightly, we focus and obsess on it. And when we do that, we don't always see the other opportunities or the other avenues that are available for you to achieve the cornucopia that you're looking for. Because often when we're driving on one road and we think it's the only road to achieve it or to arrive at our destination, we hold on to it so tightly. So let's see. We want cornucopia. We deserve abundance. We deserve all of these good things, lavish feast and all the rest of it. What is the attachment that we have? How do we clear it? What can the tarot advise to help us achieve everything that we're looking for in our lives? Love it. Right. So there's the tarot deck. I need it to be straight on top so that I can fan it like that, and I'm going to go for that card. The Hierophant. So the Hierophant is a card of teaching. It's a card of understanding. It's the card of imparting knowledge. It's the card of sharing. It's the card of just being that leader, being somebody who's able to give guidance, hope, and inspiration, simple guidance, hope, and inspiration. The Hierophant is saying to you that people look up to you. People are watching you. People are waiting for the guidance that you have to offer them. So, friends, if I look at, let me just hold them all in such a nice way that you can see all the cards. Attachment and cornucopia. You need to make sure that you are not obsessing and focusing on achieving the cornucopia that you deserve, that you want, that you need, that you would like too much. You need to make sure that you go back to basics, okay? Be that inspiration, be that leader, be that person you are. Understand that people are watching you. And if you are being too attached to the outcome, you're telling people that that's the right way of doing it. So when I look at this, the Hierophant is also the card of teaching. I think I might have mentioned it. It's the card of teaching. It's the card of inspiration. So you need to take your own advice, because that's what I'm being told right now by Spirit. Take your own advice. Don't be so attached to the exact outcome. And you know what? So here's an interesting thing what Spirit is saying to me. The attachment. You know, we expect a feast of fruit and vegetables, like in that image there of the cornucopia. But you may get a feast of, I'm going to go roast meat and potatoes, and it might be a feast, but it might contain different elements. Don't be attached to the fruit when you could actually get vegetables. Don't be so attached to the exact outcome. Understand that sometimes simpler is better. Understand that being that leader and being open to simple solutions is often exactly what you need. Pause for effect. I like it. So it is an interesting message. It's telling you that you can, you will, and you must achieve the cornucopia you want. Let go of the attachment to the outcome. Simplify your life. Understand that people are watching you. Lead by example, and you will achieve the cornucopia that you're looking for. So friends, those of you who chose this bundle, I do hope that there was something that spoke to your heart and soul. I hope that there was something that made sense to you in all of that. And I hope it gives you the guidance, the hope, and the inspiration that you need to make the changes, to take the next step in the awesome journey that you have in front of you. With love and blessings from me to you, until we do this again next week, take care. And hello and welcome to those of you who chose bundle 3 as the bundle that has the message that you need to hear today. Today I am using cards from the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor, and I'm also using tarot, which is the Spirit Within Tarot by Stephen Bright. So those are the cards that I've decided to use today because I do think they pair quite nicely together. We're going to start off with the Energy cards, Energy Oracle cards, and I'm going to shuffle. And while I'm shuffling, we're asking that the cards that I draw today be the message of guidance, hope, and inspiration that all of you watching right now need to hear. May it be exactly what you're looking for. May it give you all the answers that you need. Right, I think that is shuffled enough. And this is the first time today that I haven't thrown any cards on the floor. Right. Okay, let's draw a single card. So those of you who chose bundle 3, the first card I draw for you is Rest and Rejuvenation. You know, it's an interesting, important card because we often think that we have to be busy. We often think if we're not being busy, we're not going to achieve, we're not going to attain, we're not going to reach. And we often put this kind of pressure on ourselves to just achieve and to be and to, but we need to rest because your body gets tired, your soul gets tired, and rest and rejuvenation is really, really important. Just like our cell phones need to be plugged in and charged every now and again, so do you. You need to rest. So I'm going to leave that one in front of me because I want to draw a second card to see what it can say. And we're sticking with the same deck. So I'm going to shuffle now. We're looking for a second card to pair and partner with Rest and Rejuvenation to complete the message and to maybe just give us a little bit more information on the rest and the rejuvenation that we need right now. Awesome. Oops, oops, oops. Almost throwing them on the floor. Okay. That one over there seems to be jumping out. Interesting. Financial constraints. So, friends, if we look at this, okay, we've got rest and rejuvenation, we've got financial constraints. So it's clearly saying to you know what, it's that time of the month in January where everybody's broke. We're waiting desperately for payday, and I think it is payday today for most people, the 25th. But don't go crazy with your money. Maybe it's telling you need to just rest and pause and understand what you need to catch up on with your finances. Understand what you need to do with your finances. Don't be so willy-nilly spendy. You need to be mindful of holding on to and being patient before you run ahead and start spending money like crazy. I think that is really valuable information. What we're now going to do is I'm going to take my tarot deck and I'm going to shuffle. So we're asking, why is it important that we need to rest? Why is it that we need to be mindful of our financial restraints or constraints? Why is it that we have these financial constraints? And why is it important that we need to rest? So the tarot is hopefully going to give us that answer, going to give us that information that we need. And oops, right, so one landed on the table. You know me, I don't pick up the droppers. I just shuffle, asking the questions. What do we need to know about rest and rejuvenation, about the financial constraints that are around us right now, and how can we best work with these energies to have a positive outcome? Right. Let's pick that one over there. 7 of Wands. Just want to hold my hand so that you can see the card. The 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands, can you see he feels like he's backed into, I want to say backed into a corner, but he's not actually in a corner. He's standing on a little hill, okay? There's nowhere to go behind him. There is nothing behind him. There is cliff. And if he takes another step back, he's going to fall. And he feels like all of these people are coming towards him and are attacking him, okay? But the interesting thing with this card is look how brightly that sun is shining behind him. Look how it is just lighting up the sky, okay? The other thing to look at is there are no other people in this card. It is just this okey pokey on his own. So often we feel backed into a corner. Often we are so defensive but we're just attacking everybody who comes near us, regardless whether they're there to help us or not, because we can't see any other people here. So actually, is he being attacked, or is it just in his mind? So friends, remember, rest and rejuvenation. So maybe you are exhausted. Maybe January has been such a long month. You are exhausted. You are probably a little bit irritated, a little bit irrational, a little bit, you might be short in your answers. You might be short in the way that you respond to colleagues, family, friends, children, anybody, okay? Understand that, yes, we are limited and restricted by our income, by our financial circumstances, but it doesn't define you. Don't be so defensive. Don't be so quick to retaliate all the time. Give yourself the time to breathe before you make any more changes and any more decisions. So let me hold the cards that you can see. Understand that, yes, there are limits, there are restrictions, there are limitations on what you can do. Don't be so quick to be defensive. Don't be so quick to attack. Don't be so quick with your mind, your mouth, your words, your actions. Rest, breathe before you respond. So friends, those of you who chose bundle 3, that was an interesting message, and I think it's actually relevant to everybody. I don't think there's very many people in this world who this advice isn't going to help. So I do hope that there was something there that rang true for you. I do hope that there was something there that spoke to your heart and soul and gave you the guidance, the hope, and the inspiration that you need to make the right decisions and the right choices so that you can move forward in your life. With love and blessings from me to you, until we do this again next week. Take care.